it's like it was handed to us, and I don't know who had, my bad boss had playing it or whoever, and it was handed to us. It was really a good schedule, and we've screwed it up. We've screwed it up. To be 3-3 at this point with the talent that we have it's not good. And so Northern Kentucky played a really good basketball game. They're a team that really struggles to score, and yet they had 90 points tonight. I watched them play Saturday. They went the last 8 minutes of the first half without scoring a point. And tonight, like Youngstown, they made shot after shot and big shot after shot, big play after big play. And so you want to give them credit for playing well, but at the same token, we have to look at ourselves. And what we're looking at right now is not good. So I'll open the floor to questions for the players.
All right, questions for just the players. Questions for Kate Felder and Jalen Hayes.
Okay, or Jalen, you guys get it down to like 2-3 possession game with that 6 minute to about 3 minute mark there. It looked like the balance was tilting a little bit, and as Kampe said, they just kept hitting shots. Is that I guess just the frustration level of seeing how you get there but not enough?
Yeah, man, we were just terrible on defense all night. It wasn't even when we were just on that run, man. It was all 40 minutes.
Is there anything you could single out or attribute to that?
Just not sticking to our principles, man. Just it was a combination of a lot of little things. Just being lazy. Like I said, not sticking to principles, not getting out there to shooters, not tagging the roll guys. Just a lot of different little things.
Okay, you guys only shot 37%. Obviously, the defense was a problem, but what about the offense? What was it maybe clicking today?
We just ran terrible offense. I mean, we was taking shots that we knew we could make, but it just won't fall, and that's when we had to start going inside, and that's what Coach preached all the time, to go inside out, and once we felt like we couldn't hit anything, we kept shooting, and that's not what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to go inside out to Jalen, Percy, those guys down low, and it's just something to learn from for the next one.
You guys got 5 of the next 6 on the road. Just kind of talk about the task kind of upcoming now that you're 3-3 and you have 5 of the next 6 on the road.
The record is the record. We put ourselves in this position. The next 5 of the 6, we'll definitely try to get all 6. We'll have to play our hearts out every game, and definitely in practice we have to listen and make sure we're in tune to everything that the coaches are saying and telling us.
And just kind of what did you see defensively? What do you think the problem was defensively?
I mean, Jalen touched on everything, the little things, not tagging the road man, not having a hand up when the shooter has the ball, or even when a guy's coming off a down screen trailing, things like that, not being there on the catch.
Any more questions for the players?
Jalen, kind of the same question I asked Kay. What do you think was clicking offensively today? I mean, obviously you had a decent game, a very good game, 6-11, but like, what do you think wasn't maybe clicking with 38%?
I mean, Kay said it. It was just a lot of taking a lot of board shots. I feel like we would try to, rush shots early in the shot clock, or, I mean, they were just bad shots. You can tell Coach preaches all the time down the distance and when to take a, shot and when not to. So we just took a lot of poor shots.
Jalen, David mentioned not only on the road, but these next 3 against top half of the league. It's Milwaukee, Green Bay, Wright State. Is there a sense of urgency right now?
I mean, it has to be. It has to be. We have to get back to work and practice, get back to our basics like we've been doing, focus in on defense, first and foremost. And just take it one game at a time, man. I mean, we're capable. We just have to do it.
When guys say back to the basics, I mean, what exactly does that mean for you guys?
For us, it's getting back to our defensive principles, man. Being able to get into the gap, like I said, tagging the roll guys, like Kay said, chasing off of down screens, stuff like that, man. Just getting back to our basic defensive principles.
I think the players. All right, guys.
Somebody have something I can
questions for Coach?
I was gonna say the same thing. I mean, not only the road games, but you are playing against.
A sense of urgency, I don't know, it depends on what the urgency's for. Is it to get the second seed? Is it to win it, we're not gonna win the championship. I mean, if you think that we're gonna just snap our fingers and fix this overnight, I don't think that's gonna happen. I do, there's a team at the top of this league I don't think is gonna lose 4 times. So is there a sense of urgency to get the second seed? I would tell you there was before tonight started, and I don't have a sense of urgency for that now. I have a sense of urgency to get this team back playing to the level that they're capable of playing. We have the ability, and we have the ability to play at the highest level. We've proven that in the non-league, and we've proven we have the ability to play at the lowest level, and we've proven that in the league. And why that is happening has got to get fixed. I wish I was smart enough to really know. I thought I had it figured out, and obviously tonight happened, so I didn't have it figured out. I'm somebody that takes things like this very hard. I'm someone who believes that players win games and coaches lose games. So, I'm taking the blame. I always will, and we got to fix it. And I think through the course of the 32 years I've been here, we've seen a lot of things, and this is something we have to fix. I will say this, we've played way better on the road than we have at home this year. So, but again, we play to challenges, and consistency is not a virtue that we seem to have. So when you ask me if there's a sense of urgency, for me there's a sense of urgency to get to practice on Thursday and have a great practice and get this team figured out. We have issues, and we got to get them fixed.
More along the lines of, because Jalen's mentioning, get back to defensive principles, he's talking about getting back to the basics. Are you concerned that those are no longer intact?
Well, here's what I just wrote down, and I'm gonna throw this at you, and then you can tell me what you think it means. We're 3-3. And you look for commonality when you try and fix things. You look for commonality. Why? I don't know if you're ever right, but you think you are. In our 3 wins, the teams are 12 for 51 from the 3 against us. In our 3 losses, I just added tonight, the teams are 36 of 77. So 16% maybe versus 47% from the 3. But the scary number there is in the 3 wins, they're 12 for 51. In the 3 losses, they're 36 for 77. That's 25 threes a game they're getting, and in the losses, they're getting 16. So obviously, when we guard and we play, we can take away the 3. Detroit was a great 3-point shooting team. If you watched their game Monday against Wright State, they almost won in Dayton because they buried a bunch of 3s. They couldn't get a 3 against us because we played. In these 3 losses, and one of our issues is we're pretty cool. We come out, we get introduced, and we walk out, and we, tuck our shirt in, and we're pretty cool. And then we're 12 minutes into the game before we realize that the game started. In the games that, if you look at the Michigan State game or the Virginia game, we played 4 Power 5 conference schools in Colorado State. We were ahead at halftime in all 5 of those games. We came to play. And here, we're pretty cool. So, those numbers tell the story. They just tell the story. It's about intensity and playing to the level of the competition that you're playing. And that's what we do. We play at the level of the competition. And the best in the country, I think Youngstown was the 336th RPI team in the country, so we played to that level.